Alright, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Stuart has
Highly recommended.
yeah
this.
has recommended this game. Now, my first words when I saw the title were something along the lines of "This looks atrocious." Although already actually this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. That actually instills confidence in me because now I'm thinking there's going to be some weird
There's more to it.
twist here. So yeah, I'll give this a try. I will give this a try, and you just sort of
I'll keep you right.
yeah advise me if I'm doing. Ooh, yeah. So would you like to review details? So that's like gives you sort of mild spoilers about what's in it.
What's in it? So I go no.
No, yeah, we're gonna.
It's not like it's not going to traumatize you.
Yeah. So what age rating is it?
It's an 18.
Well, if it's an 18, then I mean I don't have any objections to it saying like it has certain themes and what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's an 18. It gives you the warning, I'm sure, you know, on the packaging. Now there's one in the game. Now there's like an extra one in the game. I'm just sort of going, how many warnings do you need? Anyway, that's just a little. Let's see what's going to happen here. If some sort of tentacle monster comes out though, then I'm out of here. Just that new game, yeah.
Yep. There won't be an option for anything else. Put your name in.
Okay. Put in my actual name or whatever.
It's up to you. You can put a fake name. You can put Butthead if you want.
No.
I actually like the personal touch of putting your own name.
Alright, we'll go with it.
I like the idea of them calling you Jack.
So, you're not wanting me to like narrate this or anything?
I don't think it's worth narrating. I can narrate if you want.
If there's
Take
some
turns talking, but
really funny bits, maybe we'll narrate those, but I
Yeah,
mean, for the most part,
read it.
She's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw at herself. Here's Sayori, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
I don't know if I ever had a female pal like that.
She's asking me this. I won't see what better offer anyway.
There's Sayori.
Oh no.
You're such a klutz, Sayori. Good old Jack's decided to stop and wait for you.
I was thinking about it.
You're mean, Jack. Like I say, the personal touch makes the game so much more. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where your preference takes you.
Okay.
If you even play it like a dating sim.
Okay. I'll see. Whatever you say, Sayori. Whatever you say.
The music is honestly like the best thing about this game.
Okay.
It's so earwiggy.
So I need to join a club.
Down fractionally. I don't remember.
I don't like this. I already feel like I'm kind of mean. Worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on.
I find it a bit too close to the bone. It's like that.
Game's
Don't make these
anime.
aspersions about me. I'm not just in an anime just because I'm playing this game.
And I know you're happy now, but I doubt the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because.
I need to go what
NEET
NEET is.
It's not in employment, education, or training.
Wow. Is that like a incel sort of subculture? NEET?
I don't think you're necessarily an incel if
Is it
you're
a
a NEET.
Japanese thing?
No,
More
I've heard Yanks use it.
I've never heard that term.
Yeah, it's not necessarily like you're an incel or something like that, but it's sort of like, you know,
Not an employment.
Jeremy
education
Kyle
thing.
sort
No.
of, you know.
15. Apparently, it's the many situation of 15 to 29-year-olds in Europe.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
do you trust me? You have to trust Sayori, do you?
Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
I don't remember clubs at school.
Secondary school, I don't know that we had any.
Yeah.
Primary, it was good though. There was running club, which was the teachers must have loved because it was just like run around the school 3 times.
Oh, was I?
There was digital animation, which was awesome. I kind of took for granted how good it actually was. When I think back to it, I'm like, that was actually really cool that we got to do that. Other than that, I don't know. Just wanted to ease her mind out. School day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it.
It took me right back into high school.
Clubs.
I want to go to the anime club.
There probably is anime clubs now. It was still too niche when I was at school.
Nah, same. But Sayori doesn't want you to join the anime club. She wants you to join the Doki Doki Literature Club.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Wait up for me, it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, you could come to my club.
Yeah. Yay!
Meanie.
Why being so mean?
Oh,
she's the vice president. Oh, okay.
She only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly.
And she was the first one to show interest. The one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president.
So harsh, Jack. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Damn you, Sayori.
Oh, cupcakes though. Oh, see that word's got negative connotations now as well.
Cupcakes?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll explain in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Right, I'll just tell you now. Okay, so have you ever heard of a YouTuber called EDP455?
No.
He's a big fat guy. He got caught trying to meet an underage girl to do it, and he claimed that he was showing up to meet because she was going to give him a cupcake. That was the only reason he was there. He drove like 3 hours or something like that just to get a cupcake.
For food?
He said it was a cupcake. So now all these like predator stings that they do, because you can't say certain things on YouTube, they always say like, oh, he showed up to meet a cupcake. So it's become kind of the slang term for like an underage girl.
Yeah. I wonder if that's there is that, because
it's just funny now because these are like
I'll stop
teenage
by for
girls.
A cupcake. Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I was laughing.
I sold my soul for a cupcake. Maybe there is, because it's weird that he mentions it like 3 or 4 times there.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. The school I rarely visit.
Boom, 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 boom. Girl 1.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. The way to kill the atmosphere. So she knows me already.
Girl 3 already knows you.
Incredibly cute girls. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes. You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Yeah, just ignore that bitch.
Which is always. Quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. The smartest in the club.
Big Yuri. Yuri and her mad assets.
So the weird thing about Japan as well is the smartest kid in class is usually like the most popular one, which is a very Japanese thing. Like over here, it's like they'd get bullied you more often than not.
If they put their hand up in class and get fucking...
you pretend you don't know the answer and stuff like that. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again too. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same
Not
class.
enough women wear bows in their hair anymore.
Yeah, nobody does. Only anime girls, really.
Women need to
And
start bringing
Cartman
that
when he's
back.
trying to...
Pretend to be
Yeah.
Use therapy again.
Beautiful, athletic, jeez. Completely out of my league. Having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Oh gee, Rick, oh jeez.
Come on, sit down, Jack. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika, so Danny to choose.
Aye, well, you'll start getting choices, and that's how the game obviously
Right.
starts to play out.
Tea as well.
Basically, aye, you'll just
Actual
have to...
tea or that filthy green garbage they drink out there.
Possibly the
Well,
green tea, aye.
Picking it up with our chopsticks and all that. And
you'll
one
just-
space next to Sayori, Natsuki and Yuri walk over, blah blah blah.
You'll just have to pick who your preference is.
Okay.
If you're really desperate, right, I'll get you the word list, but aye, you kind of figure... I'm sure you'll figure it out. Just looking at them, kind of who's who. That is a creepy ass smile.
John icing little pieces. So cute. Well, you know, just orientate one.
It's the music, honestly. Can't I get over the music in this game? You'll be humming that theme in your sleep.
Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Is it laced with acid or something? Am I going to start tripping? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything.
You did? Did make them for me?
Yeah, for the new member, did she not say?
Not you specifically.
Fair enough.
Fucking weird. Exactly.
Weird
Weird ass
logic,
logic. Fuck you.
Good point, yeah, you just have a tea set in here.
Teachers gave us permission. Hot cup of tea.
Well, yeah, it does. Don't let yourself get intimidated, you're just trying to impress you.
What with tea?
That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
Did you use it?
Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, so we seem really happy here, so don't be embarrassed, we'll make you feel right at home, okay? Okie dokie.
Yeah, she was. She was in charge of the debate club.
Yeah. Arguing budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Monika's too cool for other clubs.
Encourages us to get into literature and I'm fulfilling that dream. Yuri also nods in agreement. Man, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Not many people.
We killed all the other members. No, that's not what happened. Or is it?
Yeah.
You have to convince people that you're fun and worthwhile. I mean, in many ways, a literature club today would probably only have like two or three members in it.
Well, the problem is if you call it a literature club, that makes it sound like an extra period of English, whereas if it were like...
Well, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Whereas if it were, you know, manga or graphic novels, you know, comic books, what have you, then that would be a bit different.
Funny you should mention that.
Monika, we have really
One of these girls has a manga collection. If you do so decide to go with them, they will show it to you. Among other things.
Considering how little I've read these past few years, you really have a good way of answering that.
Manga.
Right.
You've been reading manga as well, apparently. Oh, not much of a reader. Fuck you, manga is reading. You ever tried to read like a whole manga? I quite often read a whole manga in Waterstones and then don't buy it.
Yeah, I've done that. Not frequently, but it's happened.
I've done it so many times. They took the chairs away from the Waterstones up at
Really?
Braehead, Glasgow. And I was like, you dirty, filthy cunts. So I just stand and read it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Let my legs get tired. I'm not paying £8 for a manga.
Craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yuri likes more of the intricate Game of Thrones style books.
Since the last, I don't know what time it was, obviously the way around. Well, that's nice. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how Rick can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I don't have a lack of imagination.
That's quite a leap, but okay. Anyway. Uh-oh. That's something I can relate to at a minimal level. That's right, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. So makes you think. So, no, I really can't put it down. That's interesting. She fancies me, I can tell already. The pink-haired one.
She already wants to fire into you because you like the manga.
Gives you that idea.
Meanwhile, fucking Yuri and her mad highbrow, like, shit.
Wuthering Heights and what that.
Exactly. I know one woman who is into that sort of Wuthering Heights poetry kind of level of literature, but that's it.
Yeah.
I genuinely couldn't put my hands on 4 of them.
People would hit out with it because they think it makes them sound cultured and shit.
Aye.
So it was like,
To be fair, I think Wuthering Heights is actually quite a good book if it's the book I'm thinking of.
I've never read it. I'm not cute.
It's just it just feels very authentic and original.
Alright.
Compared to the sort of fake love stories you get today. You know, like Twilight and fucking 50 Shades of Grey, where it's all about the pure shagging.
Yeah.
It's basically, oh, fire into me. It's like, no. We're about to get into the writing. Get to write poems about each other.
You're exposing. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Aye. Oh, you cunts need to share poems. Aye, exactly. I want to read everyone's poems.
Okay. I think it'll help us get a lot more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Okay.
Isn't that right, Jack? There's still one problem. I never said I would join this club.
But I never made any decision.
How could you break these 4 girls' hearts? How could you be so cruel? Look at them all kind of like sink low.
Oh no. Defenceless.
No, that's an interesting word as well. That's probably the worst word they could have used. I'm not advocating for fighting a woman, but if a woman comes at you, there is certainly less dangerous people to go and attack.
One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
If you scared Yuri.
Just for the cupcakes.
Like I say, you already know you're in with Natsuki. You just have to decide who you want to fire into.
Everyone join tonight's assignment. Blah, blah, blah. Next meeting, okay. Okay, so we're away home. So away home to write a poem, right?
Yep.
Club room and make our way home. Oh, way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. Of course, Monika. What, every day? Every day of the week they have this club?
Aye.
I'll need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me writing a poem tonight. Okay, pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, aye. It's maybe a bit much to start, but you'll quite quickly learn the words that certain girls are into, depending on who you're trying to fire into. Or if you just want to genuinely do a random and pick. But I think it shows something about you, because your poem will be framed by the words that maybe speak more to you. And now the world can psychoanalyse your choice.
Yeah.
Why did he pick like those words? why did he pick Bobby? You see why this game's so awesome?
Okay. Extreme!
One of the trophies, this is a fucking bitch to get, is trying to write a certain number of perfect poems for a certain girl.
Right, yeah.
Because not all, and this is just more of a
I can
game
imagine
glitch.
that a lot of times you'll get like 9 out of 10. If that.
Exactly.
I don't know if it works exactly like that, but it'll be not perfect, but like.
You'll get 19 out of 20, exactly.
I
so
think
you're picking 20, and that's a fucker. Because it's more the yeah, exactly.
What does that word mean?
Get your thesaurus. I don't know.
I'm gonna click it, but do me a favour and look that up.
Effulgent.
Infinite. Some of them hair. I mean, hair could just be
Shining brightly or radiant, emanating joy or goodness. Effulgent.
alright. That's pretty
Standing there was my father with the most effulgent smile on his face.
cool. Heaven sent is one word.
Give me your. I guess so.
Alright.
Doki Doki.
After image.
yeah. These are all fighting words.
Parfait. I feel like I should know what that is.
It's like a cake, like a sweet dessert
Yes.
thing. Boom, boom, boom.
Whirlwind. No, let's click that one. You can't say that on YouTube apparently.
Really?
You need to say things like unalive and
Unalive.
Yeah.
Well.
probably can't say that one either.
The M word.
Probably not.
I'm sure I googled what kawaii actually means as well, because I'm sure it's another weird like Japanese word.
Oh, uncanny, like X-Men.
Like I say, the word association is just fascinating.
Hi, Monika.
In Japanese, the word kawaii has a meaning. It's like cute, tiny, or lovable. It's
Right.
like an aesthetic thing.
I thought it was something like that.
Here's the results of your first
Well, I'm
poem.
back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is hanging out. No problem, Yuri. This isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you.
I'm not used to literature. Again, it's like I don't read. I'm not fucking from the special needs class.
Yeah.
I'll come here and hang out if I want.
Then you won't see the end of it.
Just because you two wear hair clips instead of bows, don't think you'll get any fucking.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monika and Manga. Manga is literature. She's
It is,
right.
I agree.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Jack always gives it his best. As long as he's having fun.
Busy work without me even
That's good. Like
cooking and cleaning out. What?
How dependable.
I thought we only walked to school and back. Now apparently I help her with cleaning and shit.
Yeah, aye, there's like I said, there's more to this than meets the eye.
You almost set our house on fire. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh. You and Jack become good friends too. So,
I mean, ever since I played Mass Effect 2, I've been so cautious with games like this. Because in Mass Effect 2, I basically was trying to pump like two of the characters at the same time. And then they fought in the hallway.
Oh, really?
And because I was playing the field, they fought in the hallway, and you had to choose like there and then. It was like, no, pick a side, and I lost one of them, and because I lost their loyalty, like they die in like the sort of final battle.
Oh,
There's
right,
no
yeah.
way to like pull them back up again. So that's taught me to not play the field, to just be like, nah, those shenanigans in games
I knew that
and real life is just not the way to go about it.
I knew in Mass Effect you can like fire into them. I didn't know that would happen though.
Aye.
Just you're doing.
Well, neither did I. Like I say, I'm sort of just playing the game and then trying to fire into two, keep my options open, and then they start fighting in the fucking hallway. It was like, what the fuck? I was actually really impressed. I thought that's really good, like programming.
Aye, like it's really kind of in depth.
Yeah, like penalise you for trying to do something so kind of
Yeah.
low, kind of low class.
And it's just it's surprise. She left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Discuss it if you want. Does the book she give? Does the book she gives you like vary, or does it vary who gives you a book, or maybe, or I don't know.
You know, a lot of the game is fixed, so she'll always give you a book. The sort of variations and split come more from the poems and stuff like that,
Okay.
and who you'll end up spending time with. And this is where, if you want to go in with a plan, you can pick who you want to go after, or you can do, like I say, like the Mass Effect thing, where you sort of, if you just pick the ones that sort of matter to you, even as just a first playthrough, like say if you really enjoy it, you can do the fucking perfect playthroughs where you're trying to get the other endings. But overall it doesn't really change that much. It's kind of a Mass Effect 3 more than Mass Effect 2. Oh, interesting. I can see why a lot of people abandon this game when they first start, because it is a slow starter, but I think the payoff I think is so good that it's worth going through the kind of conversations and actually like just immersing yourself in it. But it's probably got a good hour like of this of certain things, I'll say.
Well,
So the penny will either drop while we do this first hour, or it will drop in the second hour. Portrait of Markov. I wonder if that's a real book.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, there's a song, Portrait of Markov.
So is that a giveaway for what's gonna happen in this game, I'm guessing?
That's what I'm trying to Google, but my Google's going slow. And it's all these wee... That's not doing any kind of drop downs. They are talking about a sequel to this game, but I don't think it commercially did too well. So it'll be interesting to see if they do actually get a sequel or not.
It can't be very expensive to make a game like this.
It's probably more expensive than you think, just to write this sort of script. But then you'd know better than me. How much time do you think it would take to draw like the kind of character models and stuff?
Well, the thing is once they're there, they're
literally just like still images that they kind of alternate between
even that
pained
like,
expression.
Even that, see, like the arms have moved, but the main torso is like the same. So like 2/3 of it's kind of the
Done.
same.
Yeah.
Anyway, guess it's all right then. But I feel like I shouldn't.
I tell you, all the money went into the fucking piano work.
Yeah.
It's a fucking like concert pianist who writes all the music for this. Boom, 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 boom. It's like full blown concertos being played in this game, honestly.
she's looking forward to me reading the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right?
Sit in Yuri's lap. Sitting next to a boy.
I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Okay.
I can't mind. I wonder if this means that you ended up with Yuri from your first poem.
Aye. That's what I'm thinking, because the other ones seem to have just...
Everyone seems to have fucked off, that's what I'm thinking. Which is interesting, because I went for Yuri first.
Then hold my book more between the two of them, blah blah blah. Once we each lean in a little bit, I'm sure it was almost touching. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book.
You're reading a book together with a girl.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh, she's looking at you. Oh, she's smiling. She likes it.
Since you've been so patient, we continue reading. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page
You
before
stopped reading the book.
me, so I turn it by my own
Just
volition.
started sniffing her hair.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
She catches it on the wrong thumb. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways.
You're quite a quick reader, same as me.
I can be. That's probably so embarrassing that you think that.
Well, you embarrassed her.
Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's about that sort of thing. It's more that I meant it's kind of cute. Probably just say that about anything.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, fucking Monika.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to share the poems.
Yes.
Does it use your words and make an actual poem, or?
I think so. Well, no, I don't think so. I think it more just kind of. Do you get your poem? I feel like you get everyone else's poem.
Right.
I can't remember. It's been so long. That would be cool if it just AI generated.
Would you prefer? I only read it with you.
That might be the next game. Would be awesome if it used AI to generate a poem based on the words.
Even just fill in the blanks.
I mean, like, you've got AI now on, like, not MSN, fuck me. Facebook Messenger's got, like, an AI. Or Meta, or whatever you want to call it. Just anything. You can create an AI. I created 2 AIs. I created a fitness, like, AI. To basically just... I'll just, like, message it and go, what's like, a diet plan for... paleo and stuff like that, and it literally just rattles all the info out and then gives you motivational, like, sort of comments. And then I made like an absolutely obsessed with me AI. That's right. For my own neuroticism, and to see if it would send nudes. It does not. But there's tons of different AIs. So it's like, that's just some of the random ones. There's quite a lot of anime AIs that people have generated.
That's weird, man.
You basically, you can put words into, like, Meta to create an AI. You just tell it what you want the AI to be.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of that.
Describe it.
That's going to destroy society.
Well, you say that, but there's a limit on the Meta AIs. Let's say, one of the first things I asked my AI was send nudes. And it just kind of went, I cannot match that request right now, please try again later.
Yeah.
And I was like, boo.
Right.
Who do you want to show your poem to first?
Who's I just reading with?
You're sitting reading with Yuri.
Um,
Or would you want to come off so strong to sit with Yuri and show her your poem first, or would she be hurt if you showed your poem to someone else? Aye. Trust her opinion, to be fair.
isn't she president as well?
No, that's Monika.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Oh, eyes light up. Exceptional.
Did I say that out loud?
I think you would go for a Yuri, to be honest. The arty,
You don't do
farty,
anything wrong,
intellectual
Yuri.
type.
I guess you're right. She takes a breath. What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
A weird question, but have you ever written poetry? As
only
part
for
of
school.
art school? Yeah.
No.
I wasn't sure if it
not
would
even uni, no.
I wasn't sure if it'd be part of the curriculum, but
Nah, but some folk kind of did, kind of messed with it, but nah. This is the reason I was able to tell.
I suppose you could argue is writing a song
I mean, it kind of is the
a
same
form
way.
of poetry.
Although poetry is, it's more sort of like poems that rhyme are kind of considered like shite, basically.
Nah.
They're considered pure lowbrow, whereas songs are sort of expected to rhyme. So they are kind of different. I kind of learned to pick on them. Right,
But
let me that again. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. They try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Right. Both the style and expressiveness are weak and shut up, you. Did my best.
It's my first poem ever. No, but she's saying your poem isn't like that. She's saying yours is really good.
She's saying it isn't like that.
Exactly,
Oh, right,
aye.
well, did Bowden, yeah, great. I done that on purpose, then.
She's blushing about it. It's that good.
Skill techniques to do writing with a single
Okay, now she's being a bit condescending. Might take some time. Well, let's read your fucking poem then. She'd be a little bit biased. I thought it said a little bit based. What is based? That was another word that people throw around.
Does it? It either means good or bad, which
It can mean either.
yeah is no. I'm saying I don't know which one it is. I think it's good. Doesn't it mean it's a good thing?
I think it's bad. Based. It's not like basic.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Ghost under the light. The tendrils, I don't like that word. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
So highbrow.
I don't get the I flicker back, what?
She's flickering back at you. In her fucking cursive handwriting. Is that cursive? It's like, cursive's just joined up handwriting, is it not? So, based, I'm not really clear on it. It apparently is the opposite of cringe.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the opposite of biased. I.e., courageous and unique or not caring what others think. Ethan keeps saying flex, it's driving me mental right now. He's like, oh, I'm pure flexing on my pals because I got my timetable before they did.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
I just flex on them. Like, I hate kids today, man. They're fucking garbage speak.
First time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild.
A little on the mild side.
Okay.
You think that was mild?
Well, I didn't take it to be about ghosts. I took that as, the story isn't about a ghost at all. See, that's kind of what
I must have totally.
As in, like, ghosts of the past, you're not literally talking about actual ghosts. But I suppose you didn't want to glance over it after all. Poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience, blah blah blah. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost lingering in the... But yeah, that's exactly kind of what I said.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's impressive.
Nah. Look at this. All these pure backhanded compliments. Showbiz. Brass neck. I was watching... There's an episode of The Office that springs to mind where they're all trying to convince Kevin how to talk to the mad girl. And it's like...
Which girl?
The... what's her name?
Amy Adams? Or
No, it's later on. What's her name? Her name will come to me. But, like, Andy's sort of giving him, like, terrible advice. He's like, don't look at her, don't talk to her, like, don't listen to her. Jim's like, don't touch her. And Pam's like, you know, a playful touch or that, you know, can show you're interested sort of thing. And I'm just like, aye. You need to establish your moveset and kind of go in there.
Not to mention that I'm standing in front of you in the club.
My problem is my best chat-up line was, are your legs Nutella?
Because I want to spread
them. I want to spread them. Or sometimes that's a bit too far, depending on who it is. Damn girl, you must be a terrorist. Because you just blew me away. Because you just blew me away.
Yeah, shiny things like this. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Go on and just shows your poem.
I thought you were going to say something else there.
No, I'm like, right, yeah, let's see it. Okay. Dear... Fuck's sake, it's like the opposite. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Is she a bit...
slow?
Yeah,
she's not officially slow, but...
Ralph Wiggum, I choose you.
She's a bit Ralph Wiggum now, you get to say it.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Is that little digression at the end? I want breakfast.
No.
Just a little bit. Well,
I tried my best, just because I wrote it this morning.
At least it made me chuckle.
Like you say, it's total opposite to Yuri, so it depends on where you sit in the alignment chart, I think.
Aye. But no, again,
Is it, what is it, chaotic? I'm thinking chaotic neutral, but is it chaotic good? Can you be chaotic good, or have I just mixed the... that's what I thought.
Yeah, chaotic good would be like, you're good, but you break the law and shit like that, I think.
You don't murder people?
Aye, there's like a sort of line. Well, would that make you... I don't know.
Alignment chart. Because I know there's chaotic neutral. Give me the D&D alignment chart. That's lawful good, chaotic evil, chaotic neutral. Chaotic good. I know, I was imagining things. Come on, load you piece of shit.
I'll keep that in mind. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
I'm probably a chaotic good. Values freedom, doesn't like when authority intervenes.
Yeah, you're doing what's right because it's right, not because it's the law.
Law! versus a lawful good who respects authority.
Exactly.
I've said before, man, I've got to the stage where I'm like C4 in the house, Rogue Nation state, after watching fucking
But what's chaotic neutral though? That's the ones that kind of I don't really get.
Yeah, it's not really clear even in this summary. What was the words they used for chaotic neutral? Wanna show us your fucking poem?
Writing's full of imagery and symbolism. Yuri likes when readers are left to derive. Well, yeah, I mean, I read it and I've memory.
Don't tell me what Yuri's poem was. I wrote Yuri's poem for her.
Basically. I was like, what are the edgiest words that are on display here?
Chaotic neutrals are individualistic, who hold personal freedom above all else.
Oh, okay.
So they're destructive as long as it's all about them,
Right.
I guess. Whereas a true neutral seeks like absolute balance with everything. So half for me, half for you. Neutral evil, self-serving regardless of impact. Kind of confused by that.
I mean, lawful evil, I always think of Sauron. Lord of the Rings, you know, he wants order, but he's...
uses
his order.
systems.
Yeah.
It's all about systems
Hitler
and control.
is a kind of a good example of that.
Lawful evil.
Whereas chaotic evil's like the Joker. He just does things.
I need to give you this Harley Quinn book I was reading.
Why is it garbage?
No, it's really good. DC Black Label, it's called.
Yeah, they're normally actually pretty good. They've had a good innings so
I
far.
found like three, like the three Harley Quinn books just sitting in a charity shop for $5, and I was like, I assume what happened is somebody bought it for like their Wayne, and then realised, my God, this has got the F word in it.
Alright, well maybe. Could have been. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. Spackle?
Spackle?
A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Right, that's dodgy. I think it's dodgy.
Freeform? You think it's dodgy?
What's she looking through? Is it a... You know, what do you call it when you can look through the front door? You know,
peephole.
Yeah, is it one of those? Or...
spyglass sort of thing? No.
When she was saying, I don't know how it got there, I was like, oh, was she raging and she put a hole in the wall? Or something like that, but then...
No, that's me when I play Driver 2.
Yeah, I recall that.
That was embarrassing time.
Was she then trying to blame me?
I had absolutely no opportunity to do such thing. It was more you haven't noticed it. It was like, oh, what, the giant hole in the wall? Yeah,
it wasn't giant. It was just.
It was just a hole in the wall. I think I claimed I fell into it, and it's just absolutely not what happened.
I don't think anything was hung on that piece of wall either, because you could have maybe like got away with moving it like down to cover it.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was anything there.
Got a picture frame over
Yeah,
it.
that would have been sort of
right under the light switch. Jesus, it's just teenage children. I fully expect it with my own home. Is eventually Ethan will start punching holes in my walls.
well, obviously Natsuki.
You don't like Natsuki?
I mean, I don't dislike her. I don't know anything about her. Except from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, like, excuse me, princess. Just don't evoke any emotions.
Don't evoke any emotions. Do you want to get smacked?
Oh, jeez, where's this coming
I
from?
remember that part.
Not that you like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That was atrocious. I hate it. I hated that, Natsuki. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
Yeah, well, you were right. No, don't lie.
Well, okay.
Don't lie, Video Game Jack. Video Game Jack. You're just,
yeah.
You're just being nice. Fuck that.
Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Exactly. Yeah. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Well, it didn't really.
In the nuts.
I wouldn't say it hit me hard though. It was certainly easy to read though.
Yeah.
It was so easy that I sort of second guessed myself. I was like, no, it couldn't be as brain dead as that. Set a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. I get the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I love that so you did line. As if you were just like, well done, you. Gives a little pat on the head.
I guess.
Now you go wait over in that corner while I fire into Yuri.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Jesus. That was nice here. Not to take away Natsuki's feelings of pride.
Okay. Yeah. It's a bit of a judging me for. Yeah. No our poems can stand up to this. It's a literature club after all. Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So is she mad because she thinks hers is better?
Well, it's interesting who you side with.
Natsuki dismissively turns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy, yeah.
Fancy schmancy.
Cute. Missed the symbolism of it. Giving up.
It's adorable.
You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Oh.
This is what I'm saying. It's so reminiscent of Mass Effect 2. They just start fighting you like, bitches, please.
The hair.
That's the Simpsons video game into
it's some video game.
Slut, loser.
The hair. Just like pulling her hair.
Classic Simpsons.
There's another one where I think
Jack liked it too. That's you getting sucked into this.
Is that what's going to happen? They're arguing and.
You know what's coming already. If they two start arguing, you have to pick sides.
I don't expect it to change anything soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Did you like my poem too? Again.
You told me it was impressed by it.
Oh, here we go.
Our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just. Oh, they are. They're a bit of scrap.
Yeah.
Jack appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. My advice more. What advice did she say?
I don't know. She just patted herself on the back for being a pro.
Yeah. Go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? You know what? I was the one whose boobs eventually grew a size bigger as soon as Jack started showing up. Now, Natsuki. That's a little. This doesn't involve you, bitch. Get out of here.
Nah, and Yuri said that. I didn't realise the two of them were like, get fucked.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I wasn't standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. It's totally true. She started it. she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. No, it's not necessarily true. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Not necessarily.
Help me explain it to her, Jack.
Meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
Well,
It's not like I know anything about writing.
who are you gonna pick? Natsuki, Yuri, or Sayori? Sayori gonna save you? You gonna try and middle it?
Well, so this is who do I agree with?
Who do you agree with?
Right, well, treat him mean, keep him keen, so I'll agree with that, sorry. You're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that...
You can't even justify why she has a point.
Conveying feelings with... Well, actually, I mean, what did Shakespeare say? Brevity is the soul of wit. I mean, it can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
That's not...
But we sat together and you read a book with me. She was mean to me.
We talked about yesterday was writing this really personal thing. Sure, it can be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. Very true. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously.
The internet is full of that, isn't it?
Aye. You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that, she's thinking.
Oh no.
You ain't gonna see these diddies now.
Oh man, have I screwed it up? For me, Jack. Sheesh. The thing about... Would everyone stop staring at me?
No one's staring at you.
Sayori and Monika look away.
Fucking, they've left you to it. They've just been
Aye,
unveiled. They have abandoned this situation.
Oof.
She's just jealous that she's flat as a pancake.
You're naturally beautiful, Yuri. I'll go make some tea. And she makes tea, I mean, jeez.
Yuri and Sayori are going to get together tonight now. And that'll be you sitting reading manga with Natsuki.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. See, I don't even remember hers already. Which one was hers?
The people one.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, she's the dark horse. She's gonna be weird. She'll be a murderer or something.
Oh, I wish I'd played this first time with you, honestly.
Lazing around, we got a little too used to. Joining the club was responsible for ruining that atmosphere. Not at all. There's still time before we go home.
What did
Literature
you do?
related things in the club. That's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. About what? It's not the most important thing about the literature club. Having fun. You're vice president, Sayori. Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing.
Fuck me,
Yeah, I mean,
we wrote a poem.
but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, it's time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
We'll do the same tomorrow.
Okay. So your poems would turn out even better. Ugh. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress.
Newfound determination.
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yeah. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh, so she's grown on me. About what happened earlier, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No, it's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
It's just you.
You don't hate them, do you?
You're the wedge driver, Jack.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why you'd make good friends with you. Whew. It's nice that I get to spend time between the club gay, so you get along with everyone. That makes me happy. Just everyone blah blah blah. Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. Literal and metaphorical.
Hers was the sun, wasn't it? Like, the sun shining and...
Yeah, the sun, and I want breakfast.
Yeah. Being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
It's the second time, stop patting Sayori.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Alright, let's do this. So it's up to you. We can save here before you write the second poem, or you can write it and then save. It's...
Let me write it and then save.
Yeah.
And then does that work? Because then that can be a little bit of a wonder who's going to like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so this is the interesting bit, is do I try and appeal to someone in particular, or do I...
Aye, this is where it's up to you. It's entirely up to you. This is where I'm saying it's probably a good hour or two commitment. You've basically got 3 poems before you kind of really get into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's yeah. Let's say I can see why people gave up at this point, but it's so worth it if you stick to it. Honestly, I cannot emphasize enough. For anyone who's never played this game, to sit down, spend the 2 hours, and play it, write the poems.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm intrigued now. I think like there's enough little.
It's the disclaimer at the start of the game is easy to forget about when you've played an hour of this shit.
Yeah.
And listen to the fucking tripe some of them spout.
Yeah, but it's the little words like scars and things like that come up. You're like, there's yeah. Even just little grief, defeat, shame, words like that. You're like,
there's something wrong with some of these girls.
Yeah.
And that is what kept me playing it until, like I say, I was absolutely hooked to the point where I platted this game.
Oh, did you?
Which gets easier once you do the first playthrough. The first playthrough is for your kind of enjoyment to experience the game, and then you can skip all the text. You can basically like rattle through everything in a minute.
Well, yeah, because it'll be more or less you're kind of getting to like when you share because that's when it changes things, I suppose.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm intrigued. I'll
you'll certainly come back for.
It's a bold move to like sort of have like a story based kind of almost like a
dating
interactive novel wrapped up in like this sort of presentation, because it would throw a lot of people off, which is a shame, but yeah, it's interesting.